Hey, good evening, Micromap here, bringing you a recap of today's futures and trading day and stock market as well. 10-year yield 471. Um, Pretty range bound on the day, but we're still in the higher end and rates are really up there. Dollar was down, I think, a little bit today. 106.34, down 4.3%, almost half a percent on the dollar being down. Um, Foreign currencies, pretty mixed. The ones that I pretty much look at are the ones that have micro products, which are M6A right here, M6B, M6E, and you can also do the Swiss franc MSF. They take a lot little buying power, and they're less risky than the bigger ones here for you currency traders. I don't trade any forex. I just do the little micros. You have the 6A, 6B, 6C, 6E, 6J, 6L, 6M, 6N, 6S, and 6Z. Those are your foreign currencies. The ones that trade the most are the Aussie, the pound, the loonie, the euro, of course, the yen. Those are the ones that trade the most. Um, and you could do them via the micro products. Right now, I just have long the Aussie, um, and I go in and out of these as I think the dollar may see some selling pressure. Um, it's on the higher end. I mean, it did get to like 115. I want to say it was 115. It did get to. Let me see if I can pull up the yearly chart here on the. Let's see here on the weekly basis. So I got to almost 114, and the low was 99. This is for the year on a weekly basis. So we're past the we hit past the 107, and now we're at 106.34. Oil got hit hard. It's kind of funny how they play this game. The other day we were talking about oil going up to 100 a barrel. Um, on all kinds of news saying that demand was strong, China reopening, um, SPRs being low, and they were running it up, and they got it all the way up to 95. 95. And it's funny how the narrative just changes all of a sudden in 2 seconds. I mean, I think the biggest product that has moved this week has been oil. And we're in 82 level, and we were at 95 the other day. So um, the Saudis and the OPEC countries are still continuing with their cut. We did have some supply build in gasoline, um, but oil has the strategic reserve has to be refilled. So I think this is a good buying opportunity here, and I think it will be a volatile market with the recession talks, weaker demand talks. Then you got cuts. Then you got geopolitical risk. Um, I think it's pretty safe to say it's gonna go higher. That's my 2 cents. I'll position in there, and did take a beating today, but it's okay. I live to fight another day in the oil market. Um, S&P was down today, 30 handles, I think I saw at one point. We had the ADP jobs report, which came in much lighter than expected. And I think tomorrow we get the jobs report, the unemployment situation. But yeah, the ADP report was a lot weaker, and the market did go down, and the S&P was down 30 something points. We'll look at CNBC because I'll give you the exact number. This is the after hours already, and they opened up at 6, so they've been trading. But right now, you can see they're almost down 4 points. Gold Gold has been holding steady in the face of higher interest rates, but gold has been hit straight down about 100 points from where it was in about a week. I'm long some gold contracts. I'm taking some pain in gold, but I believe in the product, and I think we will get a bounce back in the metal. I think the cattle market was down today, and so was feeders. The hogs did finally catch a bounce, and I was able to get out of my December spread. The December spread was up like $3 on the day. I had a 70 contract and closed at 72. There was better export data. Now, the last hog report, the hogs went down. This is HE, lean hogs, for you pig traders. On the hog report, it got hammered, and we went down. You can see that gap right here. I think I don't know how to pull up the other chart. This is the one, the most active contract. The December contract filled the gap, so there was more pigs around, but we have better export data today. So, and I think the funds are long hogs. They feel safe here being long at these levels. So maybe a tradable market. Copper has been hit and is close to that 350 mark and levels that we haven't seen in a while in copper. Here's the yearly chart. The low for the year is 330 and the high is 435. So we're on the lower end of the range on the copper. Copper is a big component of EVs, and I think from what I've read and heard, their copper is in high demand. It's an industrial metal. It's a recession leading indicator, Dr. Copper. But I think the Freeport-McMoRan CEO was saying that there's deficits in copper and just a highly needed metal for all these EVs. We'll see if they start making them again with all these UAW strikes going on. Small caps, now out of the indexes, the small caps has been the worst one, and because they have a lot of regional banks in that what's the word I'm looking for, in that index, I guess. You got the S&P, the Nasdaq, and the Dow Jones. In that index, they have a lot of regional banks. That's the word I was looking for, index. They have a lot of regional banks, and a lot of banks are under pressure because of the higher interest rates, hurting them with the bonds that they have on the books and the mortgages, etc. So small caps has lagged out of the three indexes. The one that's been the strongest has been the Nasdaq because of the Magnificent Seven, and the S&P, with all that big tech company making a big component of those indexes. And then the Dow Jones is right there with the has lagged the S&P and the Nasdaq. We have the Nasdaq right now down $8, S&P down $4, small caps down $2.50, and the Dow Jones down 23. The net gas, I have to do I think they had the report today came out, and I think it was bullish, and there's colder temperatures, and net gas got bid good today over $3. It's at $3.18. I don't think we're gonna see $3 under $3 again on natural gas for a while. I would be a buyer of natural gas on pullbacks. You can do the small one, which is QG, or you could do the UNG. But I've been watching this product, and it looks like it wants to go higher. Palladium and platinum, I don't really trade them. They're up a little bit in the after hours. Silver on the lower end of the range. They've really beat up silver with gold. It was under 21. I think the low was 20.80. Well, the year low is 18. The recent low, I want to say it hit the other day 20.84. That's what it hit the other day. One of my favorite metals, but it's just been beat up. Not really trading the paper product because I have a lot of the coins. VIX holding 1840, nothing bid there. The grains, they were all up today. The strongest of the bunch was wheat, but that was on speculation of more. I think they exploded a boat in the corridor of Ukraine or something like that, where a lot of grains got moved, and it caused wheat to get bid up today. Soybeans has been the weakest one, and there might be more down pressure there. We'll see, but all the grains have been beat up pretty bad. And it was nice to see corn get a little bit of a bid today, maybe following the wheat on those three products. They open up at 8 p.m., so we'll see how they open up. They're not open right now. And those are your futures today. Tough market. I skipped Bitcoin. Bitcoin down $70. On the stock front, let's see here. We got the Bears and the Commanders tonight. The line is 6. Washington by a touchdown at home. The Marlins got eliminated. So did Tampa Bay. Kudos to Tejas and his Rangers. I think, who do they play? I think they're gonna play. Who do they play? Let's stop my phone from rotating here. Now my kiddos practice doing the video here while I wait for it to get out of the practice. So yeah, sadly the Marlins season's over, and yeah, really sad about that. So we got 4 playoff games Saturday. The Orioles play the Rangers. Wow, the Birds are good. That's going to be a great series. Twins and Astros, Phillies and Braves, and Diamondbacks and Dodgers. And those are your playoffs. We got hockey around the corner, and basketball too, and football, foosball is in full swing of things. Gotta love this time of year. Pretty amazing. Let's go back to the bar chart. But man, this market is difficult. Really, really tough market. I'm in a lot of cash. I don't like the environment. 401k, short-term bills, getting a good rate of return where I'm happy enough. And I'm just doing some trades in my regular accounts. But it's been a tough year to make some money. That's for sure. Most active options. So Rivian got hit pretty hard today. I think they did an offering. Coca-Cola, that was weird. I did a put credit spread in there. I did one in Rivian. I have a position in Netflix for next week. Hopefully it could get a bounce. ExxonMobil continues to go down. I have a position for next week on that one. Carvana, I put a spread on. And on CarMax too. PepsiCo, down 5% on Pepsi. I did a put credit spread in there. I was able to close on my Airbnb. Let's see what else here. I think I saw Clorox was down big on the day. Axial Finance up 3%. Clorox down 5%. I might have day traded that one, because I think I got out of the position already. It was down 10 at one point. I have to check my my Tasty Trade account. I was down a little bit on that account, maybe like $50, $60, not much. I've been playing it really safe, very conservative, just picking my battles here and there. But yeah, those are those top 100 options today that I saw. To name a few, it's not a lot of options activity. That'll bring you up to 29,000 contracts. You go to that next one. I did CarMax. I didn't do anything in DoorDash. Wayfair, I didn't do anything. Eli Lilly was up 10. I have a position there. I have to check that out. Dexcom, I did a position in Dexcom, the blood sugar monitoring technology. They're getting hit because of the obesity drugs. And that's pretty much it, folks. Short little recap of the futures, the stock market, my takes on different sectors and industries. Enjoy the football game tonight. Doug, good luck on your trade, and nice chiming in. Real estate, not doing much there. High interest rates don't really make sense. Even if you buy cash, it's pretty high. Maybe we'll get a pullback. I don't know. Today was quieter on the car sales side, slowed down a little bit, but the first couple of days of October have been really, really good. So can't complain if it slows down here in a couple of days. Anyways, like the channel. That helps out the channel. If you're new to the channel and you like what you hear, is what I talk about, the stock market and futures and options and sports. I chime in on some cars sometimes. Subscribe and comment below if you want to talk about anything. Anyways, have a good night, guys, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye-bye.